Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing well, working hard out there, getting where they need to be at. Sorry it's been a little bit. It's been real busy here lately. I've been going crazy one after another. But the next topic I want to talk about is what I talked about last time. It was about the 18. It was about an app I use that's really helped me grow my business and stuff like that. And it is called Housecall Pro. Put a little logo up there. Um, Tell you one thing, it has been the best thing for me. I know everybody uses their different things, but Housecall Pro has really stepped up with everything they do. Starting with pricing, they have a free trial. You can go on there, try it for a couple of days, see if you like it. Um, I'm going to try to put a description down below so you can click on it and go to it if you want to. But they have it as low as basic. If it's just you doing your business, they have a basic price of $49 per month, which is not bad at all, I think. And then it goes up, depends on how many people you hire throughout your business, and the price goes up based on that. But everything they do, which I love, is everything is so accessible and easy within the app. You can look at the QuickBooks, real time, talking to people. They have a in-app employee chat. They have GPS trackers for your vehicles, down to it will connect QuickBooks, anything and everything. I mean, it's so much that I can't really go through right now. They have a price book management. They have online booking. They have paperless invoices, which that's what we do. All our invoice gets emailed out to every single one of our customers, so we don't have a paper at all. We just email it to them, and that's how we keep track of it, and we like it that way. Doing that, down to like so easy that I can talk to a customer, enter in their address, phone number, email, stuff like that, and everything goes smoothly. And it sends me right to the address. It automatically has a GPS in the system. You hit it, and it will send you straight to the address of how to get there. Invoices, estimates goes through there. It keeps track of everything you do. So it keeps track of all the estimates you might win, all the estimates you might lose. So you basically get an idea of how you're growing and stuff like that through the app itself, which is so good and which I love so much. Like I said, me and my wife was sitting there talking about like what's the negatives about it. We really don't have that much. I mean, the one negative that I have, or my wife had, is when you do the estimate, you take pictures, you cannot select all the pictures at one time and download them. You have to do each individual, which is a little time consuming, but it gets the job done. The other thing that I've heard other people say, which I've never got one complaint about it, when people do online booking for me, people complain that it goes to a different site to do that. I have not had one customer complain about online booking at all, that it goes to another site to book online booking. So I don't see a problem with that, unless you just want them to stay on your site to book through it. I mean, that's your preference. But with me, I have no issue with it at all. Like I said, no customers complain about it. They have billing through it, so you can set up credit cards. They send out a little thing that reads credit cards that you carry with you. So if you're on site, you can swipe people's credit cards if that's the way they want to pay it. It keeps track of pretty much all you're making. And in the app itself, in each customer's, when you book a job, it's even down to that you can hit a button and put all your expense in it. So like with me, it's landfill fees or help and gas and stuff like that. So I can actually put that in that one specific job, and at the end I can actually see my profit for that day or that profit for that one job by keying in the landfill fees and everything other fees I have for it. And you can actually break it down and see what your profit is that day for each thing, instead of sitting and trying to calculate it all together. You just add it in. I mean, when I leave the landfill, I pull over, type it in, it's done, it's calculated for you. So that, to me, that's awesome. That I can spend less time on Housecall Pro of doing things and spend more time building my business, and that's what I love about it. And I'll tell you this now, I regret this ever since. I actually switched to another app, which I'm not going to say the name of the app, and it was actually more money that I switched to because they preach how it was supposed to be better. They was going to do Facebook ads for me, everything. And let me tell you one thing, they did not have a free trial, and I'll think of this with anything. If it does not have a free trial, do not do it. I had to sign a 6 month lease, a 6 months term with them, saying that I'll use them. And it was so bad that within a month, I went back, which I never canceled it, to Housecall Pro and started using that and just paid out my 6 months and never touched that site again. And they always told me that I was a problem, not them. When I had questions about anything, I said, well, it doesn't do this, it doesn't do this. And y'all said it would. And he said, well, you got to download this or download that to do it. And it just got too much to hassle. Housecall Pro makes it as simple as possible to key in things, to show people, to send estimates, to take payments. Everything is by far the best app I have ever used so far. And I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, and the one good thing, and what I was going to tell y'all, is how I got that job I had of tearing down a single wide, is Housecall Pro now does financing for people. So if a job is too big, or if somebody says, hey, I can't afford that, that's too much, you can say, well, we do financing now. We can send you a link, and they just have to answer a couple questions. I'm not sure how it works because this is the first time we ever did it. She said it was super easy to do. She went in, answered some questions, I think had to do some things, and she was approved. And how it works is, once it gets approved, you get notified that it's approved, and they get notified. You do the job, and once you complete the job, you have them sign off, and they have to go in and release the money to you. And once they release it, you get paid full, and Housecall Pro collects the payments and stuff like that. So, tell you one thing, that's awesome. Now, there is a fee for it, but it's not much, I don't think, but I know that it was a little fee for it. But it was still awesome. Got the job anyways over other people because we was able to do the financing part, which I think was totally awesome. So we're actually with big jobs, and we're talking about jobs that's about 3,000 or more. If they don't have the money for it, we recommend the finance thing. Anything less than that, we try not to do it as much as possible, less than that, but that's our goal anyways. But I would definitely recommend y'all to check out Housecall Pro. It has been a great thing, and I'm actually going down through and reading some of the stuff so I don't miss anything what to tell y'all. But like I said, there's a free trial. I'm gonna try to put a link down below with it and go with it. Let me see what else. That might be good. Like I said, they'll hook up to your QuickBooks, detailed job, and an estimate, which is awesome because, like I said, you can go out and take pictures of the job, tell them what everything you're going to do in it, and just send them the whole thing. And when you send it to them, they have an option to accept or deny it. So when they deny it, that means you don't get the job. When they accept it, that means you get the job. And your next step will be calling the customer back and saying, okay, when is a good time to book this job for you and get started on it, which is, like I said, awesome. You can create a custom checklist to make sure everything's going smoothly. Like I said, I'm just reading down through here. See, and what we do with it, and like I said, I'm gonna try to take some pictures of this and post some of it up through here so y'all can see what I'm going through and stuff. But The easy part is once you create a file of a person, you always have that file. And one thing I love about it is when somebody calls you that used you before, their name pops up and it says Housecall Pro underneath it. So how professional is it that you can answer the phone with a repeat customer call you and say their name, because it automatically pops up on call ID. You don't have to save it in your phone. You save it through Housecall Pro, and when they call you, their name and it says Housecall Pro underneath it will pop up on the phone. So, I mean, some of my customers, when I say their name, they say, "Hey, Tom, how you doing?" They're shocked about it, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know you remember me." And once you start talking to them, you actually remember a lot of customers that you don't think you remember. But when they start describing you where the house is, or when you pull up their thing, because it usually shows a picture of the house on the app, you kind of know, oh yeah, I remember that, and how you did that job, or where you set, like with me, where you set the dumpster at. And now I always ask them, "Hey, you want the dumpster set at the same place I set it last time?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." And I go through that. So that's another good feature about the whole thing, which I love about it. I'm trying to think of anything else on top of my head. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I would love to answer them for you. Like I said, it's just a great app altogether, which I really enjoyed. And it's so simple to use. Like, you literally type in a couple of things and it pulls up everything, and you can type in. And what I like about it is, with me, you can track every little thing you do. Like I do 1, 3, 7, and 10-day rentals. So through the system, you can put in, oh, they got a 1-day, or they got a 3-day, or a 7-day. And what it does, it keeps track of all that. So at the end of the month, you can say, oh, how many 1-day rentals did I have this month? Or how many 3-day rentals? And it keeps track of all that for you. Even junk removal jobs. How many junk removal jobs did I do this week? You just got to key it into a special thing, and it keeps all that for you. And you can keep track of what's moving the most, what's more popular. Even when you run a special, hey, why was I more busy this month? Oh, I run a special, right there it is. And you name it, let's say 4th of July special, or Father's Day special, whatever you want to do. You can keep track of all that every year and see the flexibility in that increases, decreases, and what you did that year to make it go up or go down. Or you might do nothing at all. It just might have been a busy month altogether. You just don't know. But like I said, it keeps track of all that for you too, which is totally awesome. So I would definitely recommend y'all to please go check this out. You'll love it. I guarantee you'll love it. I do. It has been a help to me. It has really grown my business. And so the staff there is so friendly. I've talked to plenty of them, asked them questions. They look into it, and they might change some things that, if it works for them and it will help everybody else, you might be surprised they might change something in it, because it's just easier for you, or easier for them and for everybody else. So, I mean, I'm just looking at everything. I can't really say that much more about it, of how much, like I said, it's done a great job for me in my business and help my business grow, and to keep contact, because you can actually send out an email to every one of your customers through the system. If you're running a special, say, hey, 20% off this week or this month, and send it to all your customers. And you'd be surprised how many will contact you and says, hey, yeah, I'm actually was thinking about getting another dumpster from you anyways, or thinking about doing this. Why don't you come and do it for me? So, like I said, it's just a great thing, a great app. And it really is growing. They're changing things all the time to help you out and help your business out all the time. And one good thing about this, and like I said, with the paperless invoice, during COVID, we was running this business, and I was allowed to stay open because it was a need. And we was able to send people invoices. They can pay online, and we'll just tell them to take a picture of where you want the dumpster at. And I was able to go in, set the dumpster off, and they paid before I got there. And we just left. Never had to talk to anybody, never had to see nobody, which was a good thing during that time, because everything was real tight of how we was operating. So they paid for it. We showed up. They sent us a picture of what they wanted. We dropped it off, left, If they got 3, 7, whatever day rental, we came back that many times and picked it back up and left. And the good thing about the app too is you can customize what you say, but it has a button that you just hit that says "on my way," and then you can customize it. Says, "Hey, this is Todd from your company on the way to your location right now. We'll see you soon." And then when you finish, you hit finish, and it will say, "Hey, thank you for working with us." Like I said, you can customize it however you want to. "Thank you for working with us. We really enjoy working with you. If you please leave us a review." And it has a link that you can click on to leave you a review on your page, which is awesome too. So you don't have to keep hassling people about leaving a review. It does it for you automatically. All you do is hit one button and you customize it, and it says everything you want to say right there, which is, I think, is great too, because it lets people know that you're on the way. And we do it both ways. When we drop off the dumpster, when we pick up the dumpster, we still hit the button and it still says we're on the way, and people love it to death. And it says that we communicate with them really well about, like I said, tell them we're on the way to either drop off or pick up the dumpster, and when we leave the job too, doing it. So they absolutely love it. We get all the time that we communicate great with our customers, and because of this app, we was able to do it that way, which is awesome. Which, like I said, I'm gonna try to show a link down below, y'all, and y'all just look at it and see what y'all think. I really love it. It's been a great app for me. Like, again, it's called Housecall Pro. I'm gonna try to put the link down below so y'all can just click on it and just go to it and just check it out. Like I said, you do have a free trial. You can go over there, try it, play around, see what all they offer. And like I said, they offer a whole lot. I mean, a whole lot, down to paying your employees. Like, you can do everything through here if you wanted to, and not have to work with different types of people to do different types of things. You can actually do everything, I think, through this one app, which is totally amazing to me. So I mean, so I would definitely go check it out if you can. Like I said, I'm just trying to look down through here and see if there's anything else that I would love to talk to you about. And I mean, they have a lot of people that use their stuff. So I mean, go on there. They have a lot of companies that use theirs and keeps building up. And like I said, it to me, it's just a great app. I know I'm repeating myself, but that's just what it is at the end of the day. And they're all about trying to help you grow too. Maybe, and I don't know, maybe you can talk to them. Maybe they can help you try to find investors, and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't really know at the end of the day. I just saw it here, right here, on their page. So, that's all I have for you. Like I said, I'm gonna try to put some pictures up above, and the link down below so y'all can click on it and see what y'all think about it. And if you have any questions, just please give me a shout. I'll try to answer to the best of my knowledge. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.